All right, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to show you how to do a love spell, or at least love magics. Okay. Now, this is normally not the type of ritual that I would perform, but due to a personal request, I have been asked to do the said ritual. So I figured I'll turn this into a, how should I say this, a lesson for you, so that you'll be able to understand just one of the many different methods of performing a ritual of lust, or what is called lust rituals within Satanism. Okay. Now, keep in mind that there are dozens, if not different types of love magic that is out there, depending on the pantheon and the part of the world that you're in. Now, one of the things you're going to need is a piece of paper. Okay. Now you notice on the back side of it, I drew a pentagram inside of two circles. Okay. Now I'm not going to show you the other side because it's got all the information that my client would like on there. Okay. Basically, it is linking the client to the person that he wants to be with. All right. Now, I've got everything heated up. So this is all good. You're going to need a red candle that can burn until it goes out. You're going to need rosebuds. Okay. And then you're going to need some form of container, or in this case, a plastic bag. Now, the reason I chose the plastic bag for this particular spell is due to the components that are going into it. Okay. Now, a couple of the items: parsley and thyme. I can find it here. And you're going to utilize sea salt. Okay. Now, the idea behind sea salt is the purity sense. Okay. Thyme is for a lifetime. And parsley flakes is for the attraction of the earthbound type feelings, the relationships. Okay. And we are also going to utilize, if I can find it here, I'm going to put that in the upper one. There it is. And then we're going to utilize the virgin olive oil. Now, the olive oil is a component that seals everything together, connects everything. Okay. Now, first thing you want to do is light that candle. Okay. Now, you want to choose a being that you want to work with. Okay. Now, in this case, I'm working with Asmodee or Asmodeus. Okay, he's got many different names, or at least pronunciations of his name, as far back as Asmodai. Okay, and he is found in the Book of Tobit as a lustful and wrathful prince, if you wish, a duke, a wise king. Okay, he's actually in the Goetia of Solomon, a king. So, what you want to do is get your items together that you want. Okay, in this case, I'm going to break up the rosebuds. Okay, a good little handful is good enough. You don't need a whole bunch. The rosebuds represent the lustful feelings or the attraction of mutual love. Okay, now we're going to utilize the sea salt to make it into the form of pure intention. We're going to utilize the basil. Little bit of the thyme. Thyme represents the four seasons. It represents good luck. It represents the intention of the times of the year, the different states of duality between male and female, depending if what kind of relationship you're looking to have. Now, in this case, I'm going to drop that candle right down in there. But first, I'm going to let some of that candle wax drop in there. Now, because you remember I wrote this down. Now, one of the things that I would recommend is to let it burn. The reason I'm letting it burn is because of the fact that I'm going to send it out into the ether. And once it's completely put together, I'm going to be burying the bag into the earth. I'm going to set that in there. And this is going to sit just like that until all the wax disintegrates. But before I do that, what I am going to do let me just get this thing out of here real fast. Is pour some of this virgin olive oil in there to seal everything, to combine that elixir. Asmodeus, demon of lust, demon of rage, demon of wrath, I call to you for the client. I give you all the information you need to make it so, to make it so. As above, as below, so mote it be. Now, I have just called on Asmodeus as I did this. And now it's just a matter of letting this candle that I placed in there melt down over the night. Since I have no plans of going anywhere until early morning, by the time this candle runs out, it should be roughly around midnight, maybe 2 in the morning. Normally when I tend to go to bed. So nighttime is a good time to do one of these rituals. And I'm going to bring you up so you can actually see what I did. You see everything down there in the bottom, soaking and mingling. But like I said, there are many ways of doing this. You can utilize rosemary. You can utilize your own blood, depending if it's you who are looking for the companionship. Sometimes it's a matter of just writing a spell. But if you're good at what you do and you know the basic components of utilization of doing a love spell or a lust spell, you can call upon these beings, such as Asmodeus, for their guidance and their blessing and to make it happen within the spiritual world so that it is made possible within the waking world, the reality that we live in. Let's see. Apparently, a message is restricted. Interesting. Never seen that before. But it must be so, depending on what the message really was. But anyways, there is a lot of different methods and a lot of different tools out there that you can do this in. In this case, it was a simple thing of the information was already here, already had the photos of both the desired and that of the desirer. So it was just a matter of burning those and putting them together. I did that before I turned on the computer. I had everything already set up. And then it's just a matter of putting these other components together and bringing forth Asmodeus. It's very, very simple to do. Anyone can basically do a lust spell or any other spell out there. So, with that said, one tip that I would recommend giving you if you're going to perform such a spell is once everything's burned down, you don't necessarily need one of these. You can use a gris bag. You can utilize a brown paper bag. Anything that is going to be able to hold the information within its center, okay, or within itself. In this case, it's something that you can get for about $2. A box full of sandwich bags. Very, very easy to get your hands on. Okay. And the reason I'm using that is because currently I don't have any gris bags on me. I'm waiting for them to come in. And due to the holidays and everything, it's basically put things on a little bit of a back burner. So, anyways, and then you got the 2 snowstorms we've had in the last week. And on top of that, the one we're getting tonight. So, do the math on that one. But anyways, you use what you have, and trust me, a lot of the things that you're going to need for any given ritual, you have right there in your own home. There's very few things that you'd actually have to reach out and buy from, like, say, Amazon, asgreen.net, eBay, perhaps one of the other pagan stores or satanic stores, whatever. So But I'm going to allow this to burn down, like I said, and then I'm going to put everything in here, and I'm going to bury it out in a very secluded area that I alone know, and let the gods and the ether take care of it from there. All right. Some of the deities that you can utilize is, say, for an example, the mothers, such as Isis in Egyptian mythology, Freyja in Norse mythology. You can utilize just about even Lilith, the mother of demons, the mother of vampires. You know, she's an angel, she's a demon. You know, you can call forth the whore of Babylon if you wish. You know, there's a lot of people are comfortable calling on the feminine energies, namely because of the fact that they connect a lot more with it, because the emotion and the feelings tend to not get obscured. They're more pure, which is why a lot of female practitioners tend to utilize the love aspects of practices rather than the hate and vengeance and darker aspects. So basically, that's how you do a love spell. And I will follow up tomorrow afternoon on this one, and I will show you how to put them together. All right. And I think over the next few days, what I'll do is I'll start showing some different types of spell work, different types of mechanics that can be utilized for them. All right. With that said, hope this has been educational. Hope it's been enlightening. Feel free to get in touch with me if you want. I'm on both Facebook and Instagram. Well, not Instagram, but YouTube. Although I do have a Instagram page, I just don't know how to get on it. But anyways, with that said, have a good one.